This is all about guidance, and we all have guidance that's built into us within ourselves. And that guidance comes often in the form of a little voice. And when we're in tune and we know what that little voice is saying, and not just that, but we're listening to the little voice, that little voice will take you on a tour. It will take you on a journey. It will take you to the next step, the next level, whatever it is you're doing, wherever it is you want to go. That little voice is always around and it's always guiding you. Sorry about that. So when you take the chance or take the opportunity, I'm going to say the opportunity, to take a free minute to listen to that little voice that's inside of us, that's guiding us. A lot of times we as people tend to not listen to that little voice that is guiding us along the way. We tend to take it for granted that that little voice is always just going to be there nagging us or bothering us or whatever we want to think it's doing. When in fact that little voice is there to guide us. It is an inner guidance system that we all have built into us. So when you manifest your beliefs based on your feelings, if you're having a day where you're having you can't get out of a rut, you can't get out of a bad feeling, you're just right there and you're like, oh, I just got to stop doing this. That's where the little voice often comes in, but we tend to ignore the little voice, right? We're all guilty of it, let's face it. So what I like to do is I like to just take a minute. I like to just take some deep breaths. Deep breaths always help clear my mind. I'm sure they will do the same for you. So I like to take a deep breath and just focus on, you know what, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. I have a good life. I have a good financial system in place. And repeat, the system back to myself. When the feelings reach you that you have what you want to have, then repeat the sentence back to you. Let your inner voice, I like to call it my inner voice, take the lead and say, you know what, you've got this. You've got this for you. You've got this coming for you. You've got a better life. You've got financial freedom. You've got the home you want. You live in the lifestyle you want. Even if you're not there yet, I find that when I conditioned myself before I got where I am today, I conditioned myself by doing this simple little steps by saying, you've got this. You are doing what you need to do. You live in the place you need to live, and being grateful for what I have right now. Because your inner voice will always work with your conscious mind. The little voice works with your conscious mind, which is always right there. And the conscious mind, when you allow the conscious mind and the subconscious mind to talk together and to be friends, then you're golden, because what's going to happen is your subconscious mind will start picking up clues, hints, energy from the conscious mind, because the conscious mind is where we create. We create anything we want in our conscious minds. Everything creative, everything we learn comes from the conscious mind. Think about that for a second. If you know for a fact that you are creating everything you need from your conscious mind, what's going to happen? Your conscious mind is going to be creating more. It's going to be growing more. It's going to be prospering more. Because you do create everything in the conscious mind. We create by repetition. Habits come from repetition. If you want to learn something, you read it over and over and you practice it over and over and over and over. And before long, it becomes a habit and it becomes a repetition. This becomes manifestation. You've manifested that skill. That's right. That's what it's called. It's manifesting that skill that you needed to do to get that energy, to get that skill, to do that job, to do what you needed to do. So listen to your inner voice as it's guiding you along. It's going to guide you along the way. It is going to guide you to have what you desire. It's going to guide you to have success, to live in the home, to have the job, to have the family. It's going to do all that. What I like to do is I like to make a mantra for myself, and you can use this one I'm going to share with you here, or you can create your own. It doesn't matter. And it says, I want to have blank, fill in the blanks, then I will have financial freedom and live in a better home. I want to have blank, then, that's what we always say, then. So what I want you to do is I want you to turn that around. We always say, I want to have blank, like, $100,000. then I will have financial freedom and live in a better home. Well, what you're saying is you're living in lack as you're doing that. But if you can say and turn it around, okay, you want to turn that energy around, is you want to get your subconscious to go on another path, right? So we're going to do with the not. We're going to say not. So say, I don't want to have blank, whatever fill it in, because I already have it. I don't want to have blank, fill it in. Like I did an example there. I don't want to have $100,000 because I already have it. I don't want, and keep that going. What's going to happen is your conscious mind is grabbing that. It's repeating it over and over and over. And your subconscious mind is going to grab a hold of that thought, that feeling, and have a feeling of, I don't want to have $100,000 because I already have it. Because you're tricking your subconscious mind into saying, oh, okay, and that little voice that's inside there is going to keep reiterating that back to you, saying, okay, I don't want to have $100,000. I already have it. That's a feeling, that's an emotion, that's all tied together. And that is a statement that emphasizes a good feeling. Because it doesn't matter if it's a home you're wanting, a new car, money, a job, a promotion, whatever it is. The trick is, and I learned this from Neville Goddard's teachings, is to trick the subconscious mind into believing that you already have what it is you've asked for, what it is you're thinking about. Because by saying, I don't want that, I already have it. The subconscious mind does not know that you don't have it. But the subconscious mind will do is to work every angle using your little voice will help you to bring it to you, whatever it is you're wanting. So choose one thing at a time and do this for 3 days. I like to do it several times during the day. And this is actually, I'm going to break this down a little bit more and take you guys on another path here. I'm going to take you down the 369 path, okay? And this is going to take you down where you're going to do this for 3 days, okay? Pick what you want. I don't want, fill in the blank, because I already have it. And do this 3 times a day. You're going to do it 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the evening. You're going to repeat this, write it down, put it in your journal, notepad, whatever. Write these down, 3, 6, 9, okay? 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. Write that down and keep doing that for 3 days. You have to believe, first of all, you have to believe. And I usually tell people go for the gold, go for the big focus, get what you want, which if you're already manifesting desires in your life, then do that. If you're just starting out and you're not manifesting anything yet, and you don't totally believe in yourself yet, then start with something smaller, okay? But do this exercise. It's the 369. It's from Neville Goddard. And the 369 is from Napoleon Hill, or Nikola Tesla, Nikola Tesla, which is the energies of the world. But make the statement, write it down. You're going to repeat and write down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the evening. Preferably before you go to sleep at night, because you want to keep that embedded up in your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. And feel these feelings throughout the day. Feel these feelings as you voice these and you're writing these down. Take part in the vibration that's coming with these statements. And not just that, the feeling that the vibrations are giving you. So I don't want $100,000 a week. I already have it. I already have $10,000 a week or $100,000 a week or whatever it is you're choosing. By saying I don't want to take that feeling, that lack feeling, then you're going to take it, and you're saying I don't want to because I already have it. So you've tricked the subconscious mind into believing that you already have what it is you're proclaiming that you don't have or you do have. So think about that as you're writing out your statement on what you want and what you want to do and who you want to be, because anything you want in this world is already yours. You just have to allow yourself to have it. When you ask for something, you've heard the statement, ask and it is given. That is true. It's always given to us immediately. We have a loving God who loves us and takes care of us. But if we're not willing to do the work, have the vibration, be open to receiving what it is we're asking for, then how can we possibly expect to get that? If we can't be open to receiving what it is we want, how can we expect to have it come to us? Think about that. 369. And it works. This really does work. You have to believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing, believe in who you are, and not just that, believe everything you want will be coming to you, for you, with you. Okay? You're all possible. Everything is there. Okay? Use this 369 3 times a day for 3 days. Okay? Talk to you later. Look forward to hearing your comments and your progress. Give me a comment here, down here in the comment box on what you want to manifest. Let's share the love.